from everybody except Trent, who's now live in the studio at watchv103.com.
And let's say this too. The reason why we did it on a Monday is because Gina was off today.
Right.
So she was going to come up, but things changed. That's why we moved situation from Tuesday
to Monday.
Mm-hmm. And we, thought that this was important for us to bring him on. So Trent is here. You got to hear everything Gina had to say. So we want to hear from you now, Trent.
Okay. Hey, how you all doing? First and foremost, I want to say thank you, Wanda, and thank you, Ryan, for everything, because everything that you all had set up was very, very nice, and I appreciate it all.
Welcome.
First and foremost, I would like to talk about the ring. The reason why she got the ring back that night is because after we left the show, later on that night, I ended up going back to her house with the rose and the ring. I re-proposed to her because I felt like I upset her by putting her on the spot like that. I know how she can be sometimes. So I felt like I upset her, so I wanted to do it the right way, I guess. So we had a long talk. Long story short, she did not accept the ring at first. She did not accept the marriage proposal, shall I say. And before I left, she gave me a kiss, a very, very beautiful kiss. And so before I left out the house, I turned around and I gave her the ring. I said, here, I got this ring for you. And she took the ring. That's how she got the ring. Okay. So if it's mistaken that she said yes, she did not say yes to the marriage proposal. She just took the ring.
Okay.
So.
Okay, that we needed to hear that.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And long story short, yeah, that was it. So anyone who was talking down on her, I would really appreciate it if you did not do that.
So you said you got upset this morning because she was crying, and
yes, she was upset about everything that was going on and being talked about, and I still do care about her because she's a very good person, and I do not like to hear her upset.
Okay, so let me ask you this question. We were actually on the internet and we got to see where your mom was kind of chiming in. What did that make you feel like? Because I think everybody was pretty much 80% of the people were on Gina's side. And then your mom made a comment that she had taken the ring. How did your mom know that she had taken the ring? Who told your mom that?
I told my mother.
And why?
But that was just supposed to stay between us because I really do not have anyone else to talk to like that.
Mm-hmm.
Besides Gina, basically. And so since I didn't have her to talk to, I spoke with someone else. I did not expect for it to get out like that. That was not intentional. So I do apologize for that. I agree with what she says. Neither of our mothers know what we have been through throughout our relationship. They only see bits and pieces. So, and one other thing that I really, really would like to address. She tried to imply that I was a woman beater, I guess. Me and her daughter has never had a real fight. So I felt kind of highly disrespected on
What's
that
a real
point.
fight? When you put your hands on someone.
That's a fight, I understand. But no, we don't fight at all. We're aggressive. And when we're aggressive, most of the time, it turns into making love, basically. So I try not to get too exclusive on the radio. Mm-hmm. But that's the kind of aggression that we make. So It's not like we actually get into it. So
y'all use chains and whips and
sometimes you're right. So
okay. Trent, I know you got a whole list of things, but I mean,
right.
Go ahead, come on.
As you address some of these things,
mm-hmm.
I'm watching, and now I'm gonna show you this stuff, and you can look at it for yourself. Some of the posts on the Facebook page from your mom, a lot of people were very, very supportive of Gina and her turning down the proposal.
Right.
Somebody said his mother needs to stay out and let him be a man. This is the reason he does not value women nor has respect for them. Then your mom comes back and says, this is mom, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, do you, and I know hindsight is 20/20, but I'm going to ask you this. Do you think, and you said that's your mom is the only one you really have to confide in, that if you don't tell your mom, does this situation go in a better direction? Because your mom posted stuff on Facebook, and then it just became like a back and forth. Like, we had people who were calling in saying they were going back and forth with your mother about this. And me and Wanda kept saying, well, how does his mom know?
Right.
Well, I do agree that my mother shouldn't be as involved as she is, but I do understand the standpoint that she's coming from. She's a mother. She wants to be defensive. It's just like her mother called up here as well.
Right.
So that's understandable. And so I'm not saying that I'm bashing her mother as well, because I respect and understand where her mother is coming from as well, because that's what a parent should do.
Right.
So my opinion on that, I do feel that both parents honestly should stay out of the situation. And it gives the impression that we're putting them in our business, but no, they're only taking bits and pieces and running with what they want to run with. Now, some of them, they have been around. It has been 5 years, so they have seen bits and pieces themselves, but they don't know the full story of what they're talking about, so they over-exaggerate. Kind of like going through the grapevine, if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, we understand that.
But they're only finding that nobody said anything positive,
Which
either
is-
parent.
Exactly.
So neither parent were in agreement with your, because sometimes as parents we get involved in our kids' relationships, or we may have questions. A lot of times the mom don't think that there's a great enough guy for a great enough girl for her guy. For her son. So is that the case? Is there a girl that your mom was just like, oh my God, I just don't feel like Gina's the right person? Sometimes that happens, and it creates a problem when the parent you can't choose someone for your child. You have to make that decision. So do you feel like your mom was just totally involved and, it just wasn't a good look, or what?
Both of our mother was involved just about the same amount.
Right.
And both of them felt like neither of us should be together.
Right.
But we loved each other, so we went against what both of them said, and we chose to try to stick it out. I proposed to her. It wasn't a bully proposal. Mm-hmm. I proposed to her because I felt like I wanted to express how much I loved her.
Right.
She wanted me to propose to her in the past. I said that I wouldn't do it. She made me feel a different way. She stuck with me through very, very hard times. So I chose to give her what she wanted. It wasn't, like I say, it wasn't a bully proposal, and it wasn't no makeup proposal. It was me just expressing my love. So it was a point in my life that I had to get past myself, because I couldn't move on without doing that. Because I didn't want to talk to anyone else, because I knew she didn't want me to talk to anyone else, because she had issues with my past relationships. So it's not like I just completely ran out on my family, because me and my kids have a good relationship. Me and my baby mother, not so well. And it's because of their issues.
Right.
And so I try to please everyone. And so pleasing her is sometimes displeasing the other one. And so I'm just pulled back and forth in the midst of it. So when I came to a situation, it wasn't me who really chose to be with anyone. She stuck with me through it. And at the time, I just felt like my baby mother didn't.
Right.
So I wanted to give her what she wanted. And I couldn't move forward with my life, like I said, without doing that. So that's why I said I wasn't upset when she said no, but it hurt. It hurt. I went back and I cried myself, to believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to say it, but
it's human.
I cried.
That's not a big deal.
So,
well, also we have, I guess Gina has a sister.
sister, which one? Because she got several sisters, and some of them do.
Some of them do not like you.
Do not. Can we not? I'm asking. That's a favor out of me. Can we not? Because they blow things out of proportion. Y'all thought she was something. No. I mean, they're very cool. Now, don't get me wrong. Her sister, some of them I like.
What's the sister's name?
The one that
Who's on the line?
The one that I do like is.
What's her name?
Now, Nooney's cool. Nooney's she's a very cool friend. You know what I'm saying? She don't really like me either, but I will say that she's a very good friend.
Trent, why don't they like you? Why don't the mom care for you? Like, what have you done to make them dislike you? Because if a parent doesn't like you, if the family doesn't like you, what type of things have you shown them? I mean, what have you shown them? Because if nobody likes you, that says a lot about you.
Yeah, it kind of throws a big question mark in there, but it's mainly because of the relationship that we was in. It wasn't anything that we was just really going through, because you got to look at it. If you was going through something so dramatic like that with someone, you would not stick with them with 5 years, and that's coming from personal experience.
You said there was no fighting going on.
Yeah, it wasn't. I mean, we argue, but it wasn't no physical fighting. Is what
Who
I'm
is
saying.
Zoe? Do you like Zoe?
Zoe, I don't know about Zoe. I think Zoe's her little sister.
That's who's calling in. Can
Yeah.
Zoe talk?
No. I mean, she can. Anyone can talk, but I would.
I don't want to talk.
Yeah, because I don't want things to get more complicated,
Right.
and
But
I don't think
here's
I
the
don't
thing.
think Gina would
But-
appreciate that as well.
Well, you can't speak for Gina. She's
I
already
said I
called
don't
in and
think-
spoke. She's already spoke her piece. And here's the thing about and what we took exception to this morning is that there were accusations made that we were trying to do this for ratings, and that when this started, when Wanda came to me, the very first thing I asked her was to go back and ask, was there anything going on? Because I know how this can go
You did.
wrong.
You sure did.
I said, please ask Trent, is there anything going on?
And ask Trent. Did I not ask you? Trent,
yes,
did I not ask you and call back? And did our producer not call you back and say, is the relationship good? Is everything wrong? Are y'all cool? Did I ask you that?
yes.
Okay.
And Trent says
And he
the
said
day
everything was
before
fine. Everything
they
was
went
fine.
out,
Right.
they had relations. It was all good, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But I did also state that there was a possibility of her saying no.
Yeah, you did say that. And I said, why?
That's what-
You said, I don't know. She just may not want to be put on the spot. That's what you said to me. I said, well, you sure you want to go through with this?
Yes.
And you said several times yes.
And if I could, I'd do it all over again because
Okay.
I was expressing my love. I mean,
That's
regardless
right.
of the
That's
answer,
right.
I mean, I love her.
You said you wanted to. Basically, you said on air that you only wanted to do this once. You said that.
Yes.
Okay. A lot of these women that you're involved in are close to her age, and maybe 3 years younger. Is that an issue with your mom?
Yes, it is. So, I mean, she has been a mother. I will say that she's a very good mother. And personally, from what I just heard, I don't feel that she really said anything wrong. I feel like she was just being defensive. I slightly feel like I was thrown under the bus, slightly, but not really, because like I say, no one understands what we went through. So she has the right to feel how she feel, just as well as I have the right to feel how I feel. Like from day one, we have been going through things, and personally, I just choose to work them out instead of just letting go and moving on.
Wait. What do you mean by that?
As far as in, it has been a lot of back and forth on both sides. As far as in, I've been upset at times, I've been hurt at times.
You think this can be resolved?
Yes, I feel that everything can be resolved, especially with positive thinking.
You think that even though Gina said that she's made up her mind, she's not going back, she's not taking the ring, she's not going to get married to you, you don't believe that?
I mean, I do believe that. I mean, I believe that it's over.
Okay.
Now, as far as in us being together in marriage, I do believe that that's over because that's how she feels. I want her to be happy.
Right.
And I want to be happy as well.
Right.
I'm not saying that I'm going to stop talking to people because, hey, I'm a single man now. So it's just that we can't be in a relationship, and just because we can't be in a relationship doesn't mean that we can't be happy. So I just want everyone to look at the fact that me and her, deep down inside, me and her still really love each other, and we can admit.
And she said that.
we
She
can
said
admit.
she loved you, but she's not in love with
Exactly.
you. Right.
We just can't be together, and that's understandable. So
Okay.
I would prefer to be, like she said, as friends, and we both can just move on with our lives. I want her to find someone to be happy with, and I want to find someone to be happy with myself as well. And I would still like to continue having a good relationship with her, but nothing more than friendship. Now, if she ever gave me the opportunity because I love her so much, I'm not saying that I will say no, because I might say yes still. But other than that, no, I just want her to be happy.
All right. Okay.
Well, Gina says that Zoe is calling in for her.
She did?
That is what she's saying.
Okay. So Trent.
Who's texting you, Trent?
I know.
Who's texting you?
Who texted you? Because you keep. Is
You
that
keep looking-
Gina?
That means yes.
Oh.
Does she know that Zoe? I mean, is Gina texting you right now? She hears you on the radio.
No comment.
Yeah.
Can we just say I love her and let that be? I do not want to stir up anything. I love this woman.
It's already. That's like Wanda said earlier
that I
today,
wanna
Trent.
get
She was
by,
like, "We don't want it to
okay?
go bad." I'm like, I mean, ugly. I'm like, it's already gone.
Yes, for the time that she said no, I kind of understood that, but it wasn't really. First off, let me apologize for making a statement of this time I may be the one throwing the ring in the ocean, because I feel like I kind of instigated it.
Yeah, that's when it all went bad.
Let me apologize for that. Okay.
Because no woman wants to feel like y'all were out the door.
Yeah,
and you said I'm not the only
like,
bad person. That's what you said. I'm not the only bad person. She did something too. I bought her a $3,000 ring, and she threw it in the ocean. And I think that's where everything just took a turn.
Yes, and I do apologize for that.
Right.
I thought she was just gonna laugh it off and be like, "Yeah, I did," and let it go. That's normally what she does.
Right.
That's normally what she does.
Okay.
So. Yeah, first off, and I just want to make sure that everyone knows that I'm not bashing her at all. I'm not speaking down on her at all, because no matter what we've been through, I love her and I would not do that whatsoever.
Let Zoe say what she wants to say.
No, I don't. I mean, if that's possible, I would appreciate it.
You can't, but see, Trent, you
not.
can't have it both ways.
No.
That's what I'm saying. It's not the Trent.
I'm not getting it my way at all.
I'm just saying this is not the pro Trent show. I'm just saying that
I'm
people
the one
have a
that's
chance.
hurt. I gave my heart up on the radio and I got turned down. I'm the one that's going through emotional and frustration and stress and everything right now. I'm trying to keep myself together. So,
okay.
How about that?
So I mean, I understand that this is a radio, and I do want to give you all ratings because I love you all show and I like y'all. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I don't. I can't.
You don't want somebody that's going to say anything bad about you. You think this is going to be go bad? This is going to be somebody saying something bad about you.
It's not even that. I don't want anything to escalate whatsoever. So I don't, whether it's good or bad.
Yeah, because what could come after this? Because I'm full.
I don't want.
What else could be said after this? But I mean,
she hung up. So maybe your text, your apology made it work because she hung up. Whomever you don't want to comment on that text you or texted you,
right?
Then she's gone now. So you have your wish.
Thank you.
So is there anything else you want to say before? And just so you know that, let me clear something up. You mentioned something about ratings for us. We have ratings.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
Oh, I know.
And
that's why I chose you all.
we've been around.
That's why I chose you all.
Exactly. We've been around for a very long time, brother. Let me be so clear with that. What we believe in is reaching out to the community because your situation was unique. And it has never been a situation like this one. Now, I've done some pretty nice situations where I'm helping people all the time. But it's just so unfortunate that yours was different. And, we do things for our community. That's what we are. We are the people station. So we didn't just do that. We were going to really help you all take your engagement to a marriage, and we had started planning on how can we help them get the wedding together and those kind of things. So for us here at V103, we are the people station. Please know that.
Oh no, I agree.
And whatever happens here between Ryan and Wanda, we keep it 100 all the time. That's just the way it is. So don't get it all twisted, okay?
Oh no, don't come at me like that.
No, I'm just saying. You was like, I'm trying to get y'all rating.
No, hold on.
Oh,
Can we rewind that? Because I didn't say
okay.
I was trying to get y'all ratings.
Oh, okay.
I said I know people may like ratings or something to that nature, but I didn't say I'm trying to get y'all ratings. I know for a fact I ain't say that.
Okay.
Yeah. So it wasn't that like that. Cause hey, we still good, right?
We good.
Okay, cause I finna say, I said I've been bragging on you.
We good.
We good.
I like you too.
9:49 right
Ryan may probably got to tell that front because he called me. I like. I'm like, come on.
This is what they're saying on Twitter. They think that you're being selfish.
I'm being selfish.
By what you just said at the very end, that you're the one who's going through it. You're the one that's hurt. You're the one that's, they think that you're being selfish.
Okay, well, just for the record, I apologize because I am not being selfish. She is hurt and she is going through things just as much as I am.
Right.
So I feel for her too, and that's the main reason why I'm coming up here. Because personally, I wasn't gonna come up here. I mean, not to say it like that, but I didn't want anything to escalate.
Right.
But when people started talking down about her, it was kind of like, okay, I still kind of run to her defense, and that's just how I am. And so, and she yelled at me about that and said she don't want me to defend her, but you know,
I believe you really love her. Like, I don't think it's a fake. I do feel like you love her.
Yes, I do.
Because this is a big platform for you to come on to say, I want. You could have done it anywhere, but you chose to, you know what I'm saying, go over the radio. That's huge. That's a big proposal. Millions of people listen to this radio station. That's huge. You know, that's really big of you to want to do that. So that's why I said to her, I say, don't be so upset with him because he wanted the state of Georgia to hear, you know, you proposing. That's huge.
Yes, and I did it because I wanted to show, like I said, I wanted to show her that I was serious about putting everything to the side that she disliked of me. So,
okay. Well, we got it.
Yeah. So we both are hurt.
Clear.
So I'm not being selfish, just to let everybody know. I apologize if it seemed that way. I just want everyone to know that she's not the only one that goes through things. And disregard mine if you feel like I'm being selfish. I don't want her to go through anything. How about that? And I just leave it at that. Can I say that?
You can. You say
absolutely. And thank you for being a man of your word. And you came back up here. We appreciate that.
Okay. My bad. My ride was late.
9:40 hour. Make time to be in the right mind is up next. All right, y'all. That is the show for your Monday.
All right, but can it be clear that I'm not a bully in proposal and I'm not a liar?
You cleared it up.
You said it.
You said it.
Okay, thank you.
Trent is not a liar.
No, in your opinion, y'all's opinion.
Yeah, I didn't think you were a liar.
Ryan.
When we talked about it, you and I had a conversation, and you convinced me that it was not a bully proposal. But my point was that I have seen this happen a lot of times where a guy is coming from a situation that he has a point of no return, and he says, if I can get on a big platform, then she will say yes. But in your case, you said that it was not true, and I will give you that.
Thank you. What about the liar?
You said you're not a liar.
I said, how do you feel about it?
Trent, I
want your personal opinion because you're Ryan Cameron now.
I know who I am, Trent. This is what I feel. Honestly, Trent, I do not know all of the things that you and Gina have gone through in the past 5 years. I do know this for a fact in talking to her in that room over there and talking to her this morning that she very much loves you. I understand that you very much are in love with her. I don't know if she's in love with you, but I know that there is a genuine love between the two of you. Yeah. What's going to happen? I have no idea. She never called you a liar. She never called you a liar. So if she doesn't call you a liar, then I'm not going to call you a liar.
Thank you.
Fair?
Fair.
All right, 9:52 right now, 8 before the hour. All right.
How about we keep y'all updated?
Keep us updated. I think, Trent. I think you need to.
Trent, I'm out. Trent, you lose me here. Good night, Trent. Good night. It's been fun. Love and hip hop, Ryan and Wanda. The end.
I heard that comment. That's why I said that.
Love and hip hop.
Keep us up. No, Trent.
I heard somebody say something like that.
They said y'all need y'all's own reality show. How many 100,000 times? Yeah. We had one woman call in and said she wanted to come pick you up in an Uber and take you to some other woman's house.
Tell her, well, I'm single now, so.
All right, be careful now.
Yes, I am.
Oh, you get a text. Oh, you single? 9:53, Jim, what is going on?
Right.